It's been an interesting day in the world of UK politics, as we have seen Hamza Yousaf and Elon Musk have a clash on Twitter, whilst we have also seen more cases of two-tier policing going on in our country. As you probably know, if you're a British national, you will not be treated equally by law enforcement or by our country's government. Instead, you will be policed on what you stand for and what your beliefs are. In today's video, we have a clip of UK police fleeing a protest in London from the other side. Guess what? There was no dogs, no beatings and no arrests. That's because arrests only happen if you do things on social media. Oh, and yeah, if you're a British national. Before we get into the video, I would like to say thank you for the ongoing support on the channel. We ask, though, if you are new, to please hit the like button and subscribe button and join our community. So this first clip takes us to the capital, and as you can see, we have our police fleeing the protests, and in this instance, there were no arrests made. Here is the clip. This makes for a huge contrast of what you have been seeing on your news feeds with regards to British nationals, and this is another account of being treated differently by law enforcement and the government. So clearly you can see our police are policing people differently, and despite the government and police refuting those claims, it's all there to see. In fact, in what other country in the world do you have police catering for migrants like this? Check this clip.
There is one tier of policing that applies to all of us, and that means that we police without fear or favour. Shukran.
In other news, Elon Musk and Hamza Yousaf have clashed once again as an escalating war of words between the pair continues. The latest exchange happened on Sunday morning, after reports said that Yousaf's legal team had issued a warning to Elon Musk after the alt-right owner of Twitter X called the former First Minister super racist. Earlier this week, Yousaf used an appearance at the Edinburgh Fringe to brand Musk one of the most dangerous men on the planet. He is not accountable to anybody. He has vast wealth at his fingertips, and he uses it for some of the most wicked evil I've seen, Yousaf said. The former SNP leader accused Musk of having amplified white supremacists and far-right neo-Nazi conspiracy theories, highlighting how he had controversially claimed that civil war is inevitable, as he appeared to post in support of far-right rioters. Responding on Twitter X the following day, Musk claimed the former SNP leader is super racist. Scotland gave him everything, and yet he loathes white people, Musk added. In the wake of the clash, the Sunday Mail reported that the former First Minister is considering all options, including legal action against the billionaire. His lawyer, Ayma Anwar, told that paper, "Anybody who goes on social media, even if they own the platform and thinks that free speech is absolute whether in the UK or USA, needs to think again. Free speech carries responsibility, and if you break the law, there are consequences, as we have seen in recent days." Elon Musk has effectively painted a target on Hamza Yousaf's back with his completely unacceptable, untrue and inflammatory comments. Anwar went on, "If others choose to incite racial hatred against Hamza or others, they should expect multiple years in prison. Social media is not a law-free zone, and where actions are criminal and harmful, you can expect the full force of the law." Sharing the story about the legal warning, Yousaf wrote on social media, "Elon Musk is a dangerous race baiter who must be held to account for his actions. I can't think what it is that upsets him so much about a brown Muslim progressive politician. Thinking emoji. But his billions won't stop me calling out his support for the far right." One user responded to Yousaf saying, "You're a dangerous race baiter who must be held to account for your actions. Musk in turn responded to this post, writing only, "Exactly." Musk's claims that Yousaf is a racist have focused on a speech he gave to the Scottish Parliament in June 2020 while Justice Minister. Here is the clip we are talking about.
Senior positions in Scotland are filled almost exclusively by those who are white. Take my portfolio alone. The Lord President, white. The Lord Justice Clerk, white. Every High Court judge, white. The Lord Advocate, white. The Solicitor General, white. The Chief Constable, white. Every Deputy Chief Constable, white. Every Assistant Chief Constable, white. The Head of the Law Society, white. The Head of the Faculty of Advocates, white. Every Prison Governor, white. And not just Justice. The Chief Medical Officer, white. The Chief Nursing Officer, white. The Chief Veterinary Officer, white. The Chief Social Work Advisor, white. Almost every trade union in this country headed by people who are white. In the Scottish Government, every Director General is white. Every chair of every public body.
Oh my God, I actually forgot how insufferable that man is. The only racist person is Hamza Yousaf. Why in the UK should we be ashamed of who we have in our positions? It's true the vast majority of this country is white, so why wouldn't the vast majority of positions be held by white people? I mean, we don't judge Pakistan on that amount of white government figures they have, do we? Lastly, Boris Johnson has launched a scathing attack against Prime Minister Keir Starmer over his handling of the riots and his approach to immigration. Writing in his Mail Online column, Mr. Johnson suggested Sir Keir needed to pack his Factor 50 and go on holiday to reflect on his premiership so far. He added in his outburst, "Nothing excuses a government that seems deaf to public concerns, and that suggests, moreover, that they actively dislike all members of the public who share those concerns." Comments come after Sir Keir attacked former PM Rishi Sunak's approach to the small boats crisis as gimmicks, not serious government, and established the party's own plans to clamp down on people smugglers back in May. The Labour leader said there are thousands of migrants from countries including Bangladesh, India, and others with which Britain does not need returns agreements to deport those arriving in small boats. The comments were fiercely criticised by some in the Bangladeshi community and his party at the time, with the deputy leader of the Labour group on Tower Hamlets Council in East London resigning. In a statement shared on social media site X, Councillor Sabina Akhtar said, "I cannot be proud of the party anymore when the leader of the party singles out my community and insults my Bangladeshi identity." That brings us the end of today's video. Let me know your thought on our segment on two-tier policing, and what do you make of the ongoing battle between Hamza Yousaf and Elon Musk? Let me know down in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.